Hello students, a warm welcome to the third semester. I hope you're all doing well and you have to concentrate a lot, not only enjoying at home but at the same time you should improve your skills, especially the communication skills, grammar, soft skills. So in this semester we have total 5 units. First unit, second unit, third unit, we got a prose lesson and we got a poem also. One poem and one lesson. Only for the first 3 units. So other units, fourth and fifth units, we have only grammar, and fourth unit we have essay writing, fifth unit we have report writing. Beside that, general grammar is there, what you have studied in intermediate and what you have studied in the first year little bit. So, what are the grammar? Very simple grammar, antonyms and synonyms like active voice, passive voice, direct indirect speech, prepositions, phrasal verbs, and American and British vocabulary. What is the vocabulary we use in British English and what is the vocabulary we are using in American English. At the same time, we got direct indirect speech and all these things we got. So total 5 minutes. You should listen very carefully so that you can grasp immediately and you can write at your own. See, essay writing, it is for 12 to 15 marks question. You are supposed to write about one answer about 3 pages. That means even total summary if you write, you will get full marks. So whenever you listen, listen carefully. Take a notebook and take a pen, and if you want to write any important points also you can write, but your concentration is most important. Now you know that it is a competitive world. If you want to gain a good job, you should be on the top. You should have that goal. You should have that aim to succeed. Not just casually coming and going and passing the time and enjoying the life. That will not do now. You have to be very much serious about your studies, and you have to be serious about your health also. At present, you should not go outside and unnecessarily waste your time and all. Now coming to the third semester, the first poem, that is about life. It is not only for writing the exam, but also it is useful to you throughout your life. Whenever difficulties are coming to you, how to face it, how to think in a positive manner, how to be very hopeful, not losing the hope. And some of the students, they lose the hope and they will discontinue the studies. Some of the people, they go for business and they get some setbacks, immediately they will leave it. So how to overcome all these problems? That's most important here, that you can understand through this lesson. It is an inspirational and motivational lesson. It is written by a woman called Charlotte Bronte. She has been very famous in the literature, British literature. So this lesson will teach you how to be strong, how to be positive, how to be optimistic. Always thinking, yes, everything goes on well. Inshallah bolte na. So like that, whatever you feel, everything will go in a smooth manner. That is the feeling you are going to get after learning the poem in details. And also that third semester, very easy, not very difficult for you, because all the lessons are very interesting lessons, which will give you a lot of hope for you. All the lessons, English is meant only to develop your personality. It's not like other subjects, accountancy and all. There you have to use your lot of brain. But here, this is going to help you in the society, how you have to face the problems, how you have to face the difficulties. And poems are basically the comparisons. You can find a lot of poetic expressions said by the poetess. These are all comparisons, that we call it metaphor. Metaphor means it is a comparison. It is a figures of speech. We are going to learn 4 figures of speech in this poem. After completing the poem, we will go through. All of you should have the reader. Same, you can see the reader. This is the reader. You should purchase the reader. This is useful for the third sem as well as the fourth sem. For both the third and fourth sem, this is the only reader. So I hope you are able to see the board. Otherwise, see, I'll show you the board to you, very nearby to you. So this is the our first one, poem Life, written by Charlotte Bronte. This shows you how to be strong and how to be hopeful, how to be positive in life. And third sem we have got total 5 units. Every unit has got 4 parts. First one poem, second one poetry, and third one, fourth one grammar. It is only for first 3 units. Fourth and fifth units, in place of lesson and all, we got other grammar item like report, essay writing, like report writing and all these things. It's very easy for you. Okay, now coming to the poem, we'll enter the poem now. If you have the reader, please open the reader and follow the lesson. Follow the poem. It has got 4 stanzas. Each stanza has got about 4 lines. So, the poem starting, open the page number 4 you can open. Life is not a dream. The first thing itself the poet has said, you don't say that life is a dream, you can enjoy it. No, life is a reality. You should face the reality. People will say life is very dark. No, life is a very hopeful, very joyful sometimes. Some people, some experienced people, they say, see, life is totally dark. No, it's not like that. There are so many enjoyments in life. For example, in the beginning, you may feel it, there is a disturbance in the life. But later on, you can enjoy the fruits of that disturbance. For example, बारिश होने के टाइम में बारिश का टाइम में हम बाहर जाने के लिए हम अरे कैसा बारिश आया, we cannot go out, we blame, sometimes we curse the rain. But after the rain, throughout the day, you can enjoy that coolness, you can enjoy that breeze, cool breeze. So in the third line of the poem you can see, oft means often. A little rain, morning little rain. So it's comparing, foretells a pleasant day. Foretells means it is going to say us, it's a forecast that the small rain which is morning time, that is going to give a very pleasant feeling throughout the life, throughout the day. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom. See, what is gloomy? Gloomy means sadness, sorrowfulness. See, these are all comparisons. See, these are all not permanent. When sorrows are coming, when difficulties are coming, when problems are coming to you, these are not permanent. These are only temporary setbacks. But people, they think that this is a great problem and they keep on, bothering about it. So, we should not bother all these things because it is like a clouds. In the sky you can see, the clouds will come and afterwards will disappear. So, in life also, it is similarly, whatever gloom, whatever sorrow is there, that is only for temporary. It will not be permanent. It is very transient. It is very transient means it is very temporary, all these things. If the shower will make the roses bloom, see, when the rain is coming, the roses, it blooms, it shines. See, why unnecessarily we lament? We lament means why we feel sorrow for the rainfall. When the rain is falling, why you should feel? Why you should unnecessarily feel it is the rain? We cannot go out, unnecessarily rainy. It is raining. That we should not feel it because you need not feel sorrow. Lament means sorrowful. Why? Because see, after the rain, even the roses you can see it shines rapidly, very fastly, merrily, very happily. Life sunny hours filled by. Sunny hours, very happy hours filled by. Gratefully, cheerfully, cheeringly, enjoy them as they fly. So, whenever such things are there, you should enjoy. You should enjoy that means you should treat the joys and sorrows or up and downs in the life in the same manner. When the sorrows are coming, you will become upset and you will go for suicide. No, it's not like that. You should face the sorrows as well as the joys equally. You should have the balance. Then only you can move ahead in the life. So, because sometimes life you have to face so many miseries, so many difficulties. So they said actually life is not a dream. Because you have to face so many sorrows, you have to face so many miseries. Sunny hours means good times, better times. After a morning rain means after the difficulties, or the small problems, the whole day will be pleasant. You will feel sunny hours. Sunny hours means good time, better time. You experience it. So the clouds of gloom, it is a metaphor. We are comparing it again. Our gloom, whatever sorrow is there, we are comparing it to the gloom, which clouds. It is very transient. It is very temporary. जैसे showers के बाद, how you feel it? The roses will shine. It's good thing. Why you should not lament? Why you should lament for it? No, we should not lament. We should not feel sorrow for it. So next stanza you can see, enjoy them as they fly. What though death at times steps in and calls our best away? What though sorrow seems to win? See here, one more figure of speech is given. That is personification. See, win means it is applicable to human being. But here they are telling sorrow to win. Thus, whatever sorrows are there with us, that it will win. That means they are comparing it like a human, not a person. It is not a person. Okay, it is not human being. But we are telling, we are just comparing like a human being. That affect human being's quality. So we call it personification, where non-living things are used. So next one, what though sorrow seems to win over hope. If you lose everything in life, there is one thing is left for you. पूरा खो गया तो भी एक चीज हमारे पास रहता है, वो क्या है? उम्मीद से जीना. That's called hope. Whatever you lose in life, one thing is with you. That is hope. You should live in. That he says, seems to win over hope. So with hope you are going to win the sorrow. Please try to understand. आपका जो भी गम है, आपका उम्मीद से उसको पार कर सकता है. You should not feel it. Now sorrow has come. How I should do it? The time is going to give response to you. Time is going to give the remedy, the cure. Yet hope again elastic springs. See, elasticity. Elasticity means once you take anything which has got elasticity, when you remove it, again it will come back. So here spring means spring season. Spring season is very happy season. It's a season expression like this. The expression, the elastic springs unconquered. Unconquered means, conquer means to win. Defeated. Not defeated. You will not be defeated. Though she fell, still buoyant are her golden wings. So if you have that feeling that you are going to win in life, then you can fly like with golden wings. Still strong to bear as well. You have to bear it. Whatever the sorrows are there, if you bear it, and good times you are going to get it. Because suppose if you get very very tough or dangerous situation in life, so see, for example, someone is passed away, someone had died. Okay, so you should face it very bravely. Here, passed away. It is this is also one figure of speech. We called it euphemism. Euphemism means saying the things in a polite manner. See, died. Saying died it doesn't looks nicely. If you say some is passed away. Okay. See, for example, euphemism means some more examples I'll give you. If you say I'm going to toilet, it doesn't look nice if you talk like this in front of somebody. If you say I'm going to washroom, this is the euphemism. So these are some of the examples to call it in our best way, using the soft words or polite words instead of hard words. That is called euphemism. So here it is used. Then comes next one. So face it bravely, whatever is there. After after the rain, you will feel how you will feel the pleasure, feel happiness. It is similarly after sorrows, you expect the good times, the better times. With the help of the hope, you can come across any, whatever the situation may be. You need not to worry. Only if you have the hope in our mind, so good things you are going to get it. We can overcome any situation. The last stanza about the judgment. So in Christianity, this is a very important role. You be fearless to face any situation, so that 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 state of thing, when you have the hope, that will give the courage to you. See, manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, for greatly, victoriously. Victory means success. You will have the success. Courage quell despair, because whatever courage you are going to get, that is going to remove your despair. Despair means sorrow again. So I hope once again I will summarize the things. Please listen very carefully now. Those who are not concentrated. Once again, the poem's name is Life. The first poem, it is written by. Please remember the name of the. See, it's not like intermediate. Intermediate, if you write, if you remember only the name of the writer, name of the lesson, that's okay. But here in degree classes, you are supposed to write one introductory paragraph about 3-4 lines. When you start an answer, start writing some introduction about the writer. So here about the writer, I can tell you about the writer. She born in 1816 and lived up to 1855. She is a 19th century poetess. She wrote many books which are considered the classic of Western literature. She was the eldest of the 3 Bronte sisters, who survived into adulthood and went on to publish novels. Charlotte Bronte, like many women writers of time, originally published their poems and novels under a male pseudonym, pen name, Carol Bell. She has got a pen name also. Some of the people, they don't write on their original name, they keep the pen name. So this is about the poetess. Then mainly what the poem is going to say to us, optimism. What is optimism? Hoping everything is going on good. That is a great hope. Whatever it is there, okay, it will always thinking about the success, the bright side of the things, not the sorrowful side of the things. Because after darkness, you will get again, see, morning time again you can get light. Like that, if you have the hope for life. So here so many metaphors are given, comparisons are given, like gloom, despair, and even death. The word is used, death also used. If someone passed away, in that case also you should be brave enough to face the situation. So the morning rain, once again please remember, it can lead you to a pleasant day. That means if you have difficulties, again you are going to get pleasure, happiness after some time. It is not permanent, it is very temporarily. This poem is all about life. The title itself, the poem of the is life. Life is not a dream, it's a reality. It is not as bad as most of the people say, life, this is the life, that, like the people give a lot of discouragement to you. No, it's not like that. Life has got very good things. It's not as bad as compared by some sages. Sages means knowledgeable persons, great persons. Most of the people, they say like that, but it's not like that. The term morning rain, it is a metaphor which symbolizes sorrow and despair. Almost, because after that you are going to be very happy. Despair often a way to joy and happiness, like the morning rain, which leads to a pleasant day. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom. Gloom means of darkness. That doesn't mean it's permanent to you. It's only temporary and short-lived. Rain falls. Showers will make the roses blossom very shining. Why to feel sorrow for it? There is a question mark here. In the poem you can see why you lament for it, why you feel sorrow for it. Rain can make the rose bloom. Why should we mourn? Why should regret? Kisliye pastana for its fall, for the rainfall? Because sorrows will lead to happiness, and you should not be regretted. You should not be lamented. You should not feel sorrow for it. Problems make us strong. If you face the problem, then only you are going to become a strong personality. So life is moving very fast, very rapidly, very happily. Instead of lamenting, instead of feeling for sorrows and griefs, one should be grateful, one should be cheerful, enjoy the moments of the life. Don't worry about anything. Enjoy the moment of the life. Because even if you face some sorrowful event or anything, that's only temporary. It's not permanent. Even death is approaching. You should not lose the courage. Because sometimes people will lose courage by thinking that corona is coming. Some people have lost their lives. It is a fear. So you should not have any fear about it, because you have a hope for life. The hope is going to give so many things to you. Hope will give the will power, will ताकत देंगे आपको, डिटर्मिनेशन, इरादा आपको, ये सब क्वालिटी, होप से ये सब क्वालिटीज आपका अंदर पैदा हो जाएंगे. Hope is classic like spring season. See, spring season, how you enjoy the spring season. It is a good time of the season. And like clouds are not permanent. It comes for some time. Sometimes if you will feel it. You have to switch on the lights. You have to be very dark. You will not be able to go out by seeing the clouds. But it's temporary. Afterwards, the clouds will be cleared. The sky is very free, without any clouds. So finally, it is the conclusion for all of you. Whatever hurdles, whatever obstacles you face in life, bear it. It is going to make you very strong and fearless. On the day of judgment, on the trial day, our courage will make the victorious. Whatever courage we have, that will lead us to victory, that will lead us to great success. Always see the bright side of the things. Okay. So this is the small poem, and after the poem there are some small short answers are there. Comprehension 1, remember, like last semester, comprehension 1 contains 2 marks answers, because in one lesson they may give one answer that you can write at your own also. There is no problem at all. Then comprehension 2, it is the long answers which you have to write in length. Even if you write all the summary of the poem, you will get marks, provided you should understand. See, immediately, if you want to improve your knowledge, what you should do it? Immediately after listening the poem, write at your own how much you have grasped it, how much you are recollecting power. It is exercise for brain. How you walk and run and go to gym and all. Similarly, if you want to develop your brain, immediately after listening anything, you should start writing on a paper. There are some tests are there. If you go to like defense officers and all, if you go, they will send you into one room, and after that they will call you back, and immediately they will ask you whatever the things you have seen in the room, please write it. That is testing your memory power. So now if you want to gain more knowledge, try to write at your own. Nothing to worry. You are making mistakes. Everyone will do the mistakes. So there are about 5 long answers are there, 7 short answers are there. Then there is about life. The Sarojini Naidu also wrote a poem that is not for exam purpose, that you should read if you are interested to your own, and it says something about life, about dreams, about how you have to maintain yourself, how you have to face the fear, all these things. So that poem we are not going to explain you, because if I explain that poem again you will get confusion. Our main purpose is to learn this poem. That is only additional reading they have given to you. If you have any doubts about the poem, every month we are going to conduct a Zoom class. You can note down whenever explanation is given, a poem explanation is given to you. Please note down on a paper and be ready with the questions, so that we can clarify in the question answer section. So like parts of speech, there is a figures of speech. I said metaphor means to compare the things. Interrogation means wherever there is a question mark is there, that is called interrogation. Then personification. Personification means making something which is not like a human being. We are comparing it to non-living things. That is personification. Euphemism. Euphemism means telling the things in a very polite manner. We cannot say, we don't say he had died. Say he has passed away, like this. So alliteration, one more figures of speech is alliteration. Wherever sounds of alphabet is repeated, sound of the letter is repeated. For example, so dark as the sages say. Yes, sages say. 2 times it is repeated, say. Wherever such things are there, that we call it alliteration. So I think you have been motivated very well through the poem, because it is going to encourage to you how to be positive in life. There may be bad moments in life, but you have to face it. We should not lose hope, because hope and courage, through hope and courage, you are going to overcome the problems of life. So I hope we are unable to meet in the classroom. We will continue like this. It is safe for you and for us also, for the faculty also. And English is such an easy subject, provided if you take little care. If you think that I know everything, overconfidence will kill you. So be confident and try to improve the vocabulary and try to improve your knowledge. That is most important. And take care of you and your family members. Thank you very much. See you again in the next class with other things. Bye.